Are you glad to be back, Mr Dowden?
Yes, thank you.
Day one of a new government and no time to lose. Key Sunak allies getting to work before dawn. His entire cabinet convening through the morning.
We're still on for next Monday, Chancellor?
And already agreeing changes. That big financial statement due Monday, now delayed. His arrival reassuring the markets, calming the cabinet and creating a bit more confidence among colleagues.
Our number one priority is economic stability and restoring confidence that the United Kingdom is a country that pays its way. The Prime Minister and I have decided that it is prudent to make that statement on the 17th of November, when it will be upgraded to a full autumn statement.
An upgrade he approved. This will be a government-defining autumn statement. This a moment too, off to Parliament for his first PMQs. Entering the chamber to cheers, but stopped in his tracks. His path ahead not straightforward. In the seat he longed for, finally a smile. But soon the attacks came. The Labour leader targeting the former tax status of the new PM's wife.
He says he'll protect the most vulnerable. Let's test that. The government currently allows very rich people to live here but register abroad for tax purposes. I don't need to explain to the Prime Minister how non-dom status works. He already knows all about that. Why doesn't he put his money where his mouth is and get rid of it?
The digs kept on coming, but Mr Sunak was keen to dismiss and move on.
Well, Mr Speaker, I have been honest. We will have to take difficult decisions to restore economic stability and confidence. And my honourable friend, the Chancellor, will set that out in an autumn statement in just a few weeks.
Today, a sense of what the next few weeks and months might look like, breaking with the final strands of the Truss administration, restoring 2019 manifesto commitments on fracking, reinstating that ban promised in the last election.
Yesterday, he promised to fix her mistakes, as well as to uphold the party's 2019 manifesto. So if he is a man of his word, will he start by reversing the green light she gave to fracking?
I've already said I stand by the manifesto on that.
And on benefits, a strong hint too.
Will he today reassure people and guarantee that benefits will rise in line with inflation in his upcoming budget?
I always acted in a way to protect the most vulnerable. That's because it is the right thing to do, and those are the values of our compassionate party. And I can absolutely reassure him and give him that commitment that we will continue to act like that in the weeks ahead.
This a PM looking ahead, but older problems look set to haunt him. Continued questions about the controversial reappointment of a Home Secretary last week forced to resign for sharing official documents via her personal email.
Was his Home Secretary right to resign last week for a breach of security?
The Home Secretary made an error of judgment, but she recognised that. She raised the matter and she accepted her mistake.
We can all see what's happened here. He's so weak, he's done a grubby deal, trading national security because he was scared to lose another leadership election.
But what he also came under fire for at Prime Minister's questions is his refusal to hold a general election. It's obvious why not. The Conservatives fear they'd be absolutely trounced at the ballot box, according to polls at the moment. But Mr Sunak knows too that changing the party leader and Prime Minister not once but twice without an election has left the legitimacy of his government hanging by a thread. So it's back to basics and back to the 2019 manifesto. For now, things around here are calmer, some respite from stormy times, but the political and economic headwinds are still very much against the new PM. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.